Hello everybody, this is Silverbusters coming at you with another video, and today we're talking about the tightness in the silver market, the continued tightness in the silver market in terms of supply. And I don't know if you're with me on this, but my perspective is this has been an extremely frustrating period of time to be a silver investor because we are not really seeing any kind of budge on the spot price with it hovering right around $25, and it's bounced between a 24 handle and a 25 handle, and it's been, a few weeks ago it was 26, but it's not really lining up with the sort of shortages we seem to be seeing in the markets right now in terms of the availability of silver. And I know there's multiple ways we can attack the the availability of silver in terms of what type of silver are we talking about? Are we talking about 1 ounce rounds? Are we talking about 1,000-ounce bars? Are we talking about what kind of delivery times are we talking about? So right now we are still in a period of massive, unprecedented, I would really say, premiums for products that are retail products, that are things that smaller investors would typically be getting into, that were typically very conservative purchases once upon a time. When I started investing in silver heavily right before the 2008 crisis, basically, 50 cents over spot was a sale, and 99 cents over spot was a like a regular price. You could get that all the time, and you could get it lower if you just were bulk ordering or something like that. It was not unusual to see the premium for a 1 ounce round to be less than $1. And I realize on a percentage basis that may be still high. I mean, let's say if we were talking about $10 silver and it was a $1 spot, a $1 premium, then that would be a 10% premium, right? But now we're talking about kind of 20% premiums, because if you're looking at a 1 ounce round right now, like we are here on SD Bullion, I've got four sites pulled up here looking at their 1 ounce rounds. It's even unless you're buying a tremendous amount of these, you're looking at, and even if you are buying a tremendous amount of these, you're looking at a $5 to $6 premium for what is a generic product, which under reasonable conditions, I can't see the manufacturing cost of this process, which was being done for, 50 cents a round, 69 cents a round, 89 cents a round on a regular basis once upon a time, not too long ago, actually costing $6 an ounce, which has got me feeling there is a premium in the market built in that goes all the way up to the 1,000-ounce bar level. And, you don't have to take my word on this. You can listen to somebody like David Morgan and, Arcadia Economics or John Adams. They're going out and trying to test these markets and various suppliers, and they just go to them and they're like, you want 1,000-ounce bars? There's going to be a premium on the 1,000-ounce bars. So if we're starting at the highest level, the base level of the market, what the commodity is usually priced on, which is a 1,000-ounce bar, and there's a dollar or two stuck onto the price of a 1,000-ounce bar, then that explains a lot. It explains a big chunk of this premium that we see on these products, because those costs are getting passed along to us. The question is, how long can this game, this comics game, continue? How long can they pretend that 1,000-ounce bars are available at 25 an ounce, when in reality, it's 27 and it's going to take 4 weeks or longer to get to you? personally, I am in the 5th week of a delay on shipping a product to me that I was told would be available in 1 to 2 weeks. So these sort of things don't happen in a declining price market, right? These things don't happen when there's supposedly a glut of silver available, when the price is coming down from a high of 30 down to 25 like we've seen here. That means, in theory, there should be more supply. It's supply and demand. It's not the demand that went away, obviously, right? It's the supply that went away. And in that sort of a situation, the price should be rising. This is just extremely frustrating, because fundamentally the most basic economic principles of supply and demand are being undermined by the corrupt system. And I don't know if you're paying attention, it's just on multiple fronts now. On the economic front, on the inflation front, if you're looking at lumber prices, if you're looking at iron ore prices, if you're looking at steel prices, these are things that have doubled in the last year or so. And people are trying to joke around, oh, there's no inflation. The average price of a home has gone up, not because the homes are bigger or nicer or fancier. They've gone up $25K on average just for the cost of the lumber. So for all of these people who think, oh, inflation is not real, all the people in the mainstream media who are trying to downplay all of this, and the Federal Reserve officials who say we have this all under control, it's bullshit. This is being held back through corrupt political means, through insider playing, and it's only a matter of time before this sort of suppression fails. And I'm feeling it, because you cannot get silver at anywhere near this $25 price. I mean, if the big boys can't get 1,000-ounce bars at that price, then us little guys are not going to get it for 1-ounce rounds. So we'll just do a little survey here. Of course, we've been having SD Bullion up. Their generic 1-ounce rounds, they say notify me, which means they don't really have any available. If we go to the new ones, they say there's a delay, May 3rd, which right now it is the 12th. So May 3rd, that is a 3-week delay. 3-week delay on top of your processing time. So that probably means a minimum of a month out on 1-ounce rounds from SD Bullion. And they are listing the premiums, as you'd expect, in about the $5 range, depending on your volume there. We go over to Silver Gold Bull, their secondary market for 1-ounce rounds. They are listing them as available, but their premium is a little bit higher than SD's was. Yeah, see, so $29.64 versus $29.24. So we're looking at a little bit of a higher premium over here, but they claim to have them. Now, whether it actually works out when you get to the other side, who knows? Impex, we're over here. They don't have any. They don't have any listed. They have pre-sale, alert me, pre-sale, alert me. And when you get all the way down here to the artsy-fartsy stuff that is, $7 and $8 premium, some of it starts appearing. So Impex basically has no 1 silver-ounce rounds. JM Bullion, similar situation. They list them as pre-sale for April 16th, which is only the end of this week, but who knows, right? I put in an order. They say 1 to 2 weeks. I am in week 5. I'm not with any of these particular people, but I am in a situation where I am stuck waiting for a large order 5 weeks out now, and everything else is out of stock here. Just for shits and giggles, let's go to what should be the easiest to produce retail product. Let's go look at 100-ounce bars, right? So 100-ounce bars, you're not really getting anything back, are you? Because we were looking at 29, which is still a $4 premium. So really, where's the benefit? I mean, I'm going to get a lot more utility, realistically, out of 100 1-ounce rounds than one 100-ounce bar, but the premium is almost the same on both products, which makes absolutely no sense, right? This used to be the cheapest way to buy silver in bulk for a retailer. Well, let's go. Do you even have 1,000-ounce bars? Okay, so we get the 1,000-ounce bars. These are here's the tricky, right? These aren't actually 1,000-ounce bars. These are the ones that were all the kind of the culls that are short of the mark by quite a bit. So basically, interesting topic here. All the odds and ends have been left over here, so you kind of have to manually calculate what the premium is. I mean, at first glance, 26.4 on a price of 24.9 looks attractive, but then you have to back out the 30 ounces you're missing here out of or more of these odd bars. I mean, I understand that these Comex bars are like this, that they are that there can be some odd ones that they don't exactly fill all the way and aren't quite 1,000 ounces. But yeah, let's do one. Let's just do one to see what kind of premium we're talking about here. So 26.4 minus 24.9. Oh, I actually have to hit the right button if I'm gonna do this, right? So we're gonna 24.9, so 1.5. So it would be $1.50 premium if it was 1,000-ounce bar. And now we need to adjust it here. So 1.5 is easy to remember. So we'll take 972.30 and divide it by 1,000 ounces. And then we will divide 1.5 by 9.723. So 1.7 times not times. 1.5 divided by 0.97, and I've already forgotten, but it was 973, something like that. So yeah, I guess if you've got the whole $1,000, I mean, if you've got the 26 grand to throw down on these, it's probably the way to go right now. And then maybe that's an angle that they're playing to try to fuck the little guy that doesn't typically go out and get a 1,000-ounce bar. That seems to be what they're up to right now. Certainly is frustrating, to say the least, for people that just want to go out on payday and pick up a tube or two or something like that, and instead the only way they can get any kind of efficiency with their money would be to pick up one of these 1,000-ounce bars, or look into PSLV or something like that and have the, I know Sprott is probably better than the average, but then have that counterparty risk and distance risk and all that other stuff that's involved. Silver bars on here, 100-ounce bars. Yeah, still pretty much, what we would expect for a retail product. They're not that much different. Maybe you're saving a buck an ounce here. Still elevated premium compared to the standards that we're at right now. But we are seeing a continued trouble in Australia with the Perth Mint. We're seeing shutdowns in the UK at the Royal Mint there as well. So everything is just feeling like this is different than all the other shortages that we have. That it's not just a retail shortage. Would you be paying $1.50 premium for an oblong bar that nobody really wants, off of SD Bullion's site, if they weren't already scraping the bottom of the barrel for silver here yet? And if they were scraping the bottom of the barrel for silver, wouldn't you expect the price to be going up and not down, right? So something fishy is going on, and there's some kind of shenanigans in the market, and I just want to help you guys be aware of that if you haven't been keeping up with the news. Uh, and express my frustration here, waiting for my silver to come in. This is the kind of thing that makes me feel like more is going on under beneath the scenes that we're not being told. And when you just combine it with the other crazy stuff that's been coming out, like the Navy releasing UFO stuff that looks legit, and that they are putting it out with not any, normally when the government puts something out, they put it out with a heavy dose of like shame sauce on top, saying, yeah, you wackos that you're interested in this shit. We're gonna make fun. Yeah, we're finally gonna release it. We're gonna make fun of you. Now they're releasing this stuff straight faced and like we don't know what we can do. There's nothing we can do about it. Here's one of our warships being harassed by UFO drones, and we have absolutely no idea what to do. And it just invites you to wonder what is going on beneath the scenes here. In the chambers of power, going all the way back to the election. You're wondering like how much of this is for show, just to maintain order, the appearance of order on the outside, and what is bubbling beneath the surface right now. It is just insane. And this is just one thing that I'm in tune to, the whole silver and gold thing that is that I've been following for multiple years, so I can get a good sense of it. Because going all the way back to the whole 2007, 2008 kind of time period is when I got into this heavy. I was into it a little bit before then, and I've been consistently looking at it. And this, even for a crisis, this is not normal behavior. Yeah, we had price spikes, but they were all temporary. They were not prolonged spikes like we've been in. It feels like for a long time now, like all the way through COVID, we've had ridiculous premiums on gold and silver. But that's where we're at right now, folks. If there's anything you think that I've missed that might be interesting to look at, feel free to throw it down there in the comments. I'll take a look at it. And tell me, do you have any horror stories about trying to pick up supply? Are you getting offered odd bars like this from people that are underweight or things like that? Are you stuck on delays like I am? Let me know down in the comments, and we'll get a discussion going down about this and see if there's the best way to navigate through this insanity right now. But if you want 1 ounce rounds, be ready to shell out 30 and change, 31, something like that, something ridiculous like that, just to walk out the door with silver rounds. This has been Silver Busters wishing you a great day, and I will see you next time.